Well, unfortunately, Ghost is not here for yet, so...
We have been foiled by the father. Which, by the way, I didn't think ghosts had fathers.
That's a good point. I'm not gonna question any about that. Anyways, church is in session. As you're done with Alien airing live. Me.
And I'm here.
Yes, Turbs is here.
We are here waiting for the ghost to
someone
arrive.
someone has to keep me company. Okay, Turbs.
Yeah, we don't want. Sorry, continue.
I think it was not the voice I was thinking of at all. You weren't expecting this for my voice? Is this better? Or perhaps this one? I have a lot of voices. Turbs, could you please... Turbs,
You think...
get me a prompt, please, while I do while I entertain. Thank you.
Okay. You are going to create a character that is plotting a crime spree. Now, you should according to the generator, you should draw an alchemist who is a millennial stereotype and are full of trickery, that recently got divorced and speak through a puppet.
Can I get that in writing, please?
Yeah, go ahead, hold up. I'm gonna just, There you go. Cheetah.
What voice were you expecting? Is the question a question killer?
I don't know, but
What happened?
Dad went by my window just to stick his tongue out on me. Frick.
Don't tell me you have to go now too.
No, I don't.
Okay. Oh, BRB? Okay.
Don't forget to use the lure command.
I
Also, I'm a turtle.
don't have one.
Oh, never mind then.
Okay, so an alchemist. What's a millennial stereotype?
Do you not know what a millennial stereotype is?
Economy crashing, avocado toast. That's all I got.
What would be a good way to describe to you a millennial stereotype? You know the teenager stereotype?
Yeah?
Kinda like that.
But they're adults.
Pretty much.
That doesn't make sense.
I think the stereotype is that, to be honest, I'm not even sure how millennial stereotyping is. I'm familiar with teenage stereotyping, but that's about...
Dang, I didn't even get through the first prompt.
Hello.
Hello, Ghost. It's about dang time.
So, what exactly did you need to help out with?
My dad is redoing a little like fire pit place that we have in the backyard. He's adding rocks there so that way the little place that it's in doesn't shift too much in the coming years. So I had to help move a bunch of heavy rocks.
Anyways, Jade, I think that... Oh, right, so I was kind of right. So the millennials were known as the first generation to grow up with the internet. Because of that, most of the time they're on their phones and doing things digitally.
Yes, Pokey Turtle. Turbulence indeed.
And they are known for being lazy, entitled, delusional, narcissistic, and unreliable. And that they also overcomplicate stuff and are practically stupid because according to the boomers, the internet drains our intelligence. You know, that kind of thing. Also, yes, I am a turtle. Why not turtle? It's a real
Okay,
question.
well, Ghost sets up. I'm gonna continue on this prompt.
So yeah, Pokey, I am a turtle now. Turtle wave.
Trying to see if Spiritfarer would work.
Nope, not this week. Not this week.
Just cause.
Just cause.
Okay.
So yeah, I currently have like a few names I'm working on for this form. There's Turtle Wave, and then there's Vettel Wave. I don't look like Vettel though. That's kind of the issue. Like, yeah, we're both turtles, but
I
don't
just
really have
looked
this-
at the your screen. Is this like objection? Looks like Ace Attorney.
Okay, Terms, could you kindly reread the prompt, a prompt for Ghost?
Okay. Maybe Ghost will shed light on this. Draw an alchemist who is a millennial stereotype and are full of trickery. They recently got divorced and speak through a puppet.
Full Metal Alchemist gone Muppet.
I mean,
Oh, I forgot about the
Funnily-
Muppet bit. 1 second.
it's really weird, but for some reason Full Metal Alchemist doesn't have much alchemy in it. It's mostly robotic stuff.
No, it's got robotics in it, and all the alchemy is done through, like, only with the stuff in the ground, and that's about it. And the people who
Meme boomers keep
you know, the
saying
main
younger
characters-
generations are lazy due to the internet making us stupid. It's undeniable. The apathy of the younger generations comes to how much the older generations have made the world impossible for us to thrive in. We're talking about alchemy? Yes, Pokey, we're talking about alchemy.
Yeah, that's just yeah, Pokey. This is the kind of conversations that we indulge in. But yeah, that's kind of like the stereotype for millennials. The alchemy in is magic with extra steps. That's pretty much alchemy in Kamen Rider Gotchard too. It's pretty much magic with
Actually-
extra steps.
Actually, if anything, alchemy in Full Metal Alchemist is alchemy is super simplified, because the two main characters, and most of the main characters who use alchemy in the show, clap their hands together, hit the ground, and then the magic stuff happens.
I mean, have you seen the alchemy in Kamen Rider Gotchard?
No.
Okay, so what they do is they would have this ring, like this kind of ring, and they would do like this gesture with their hand about it, say like a couple of stuff that would rhyme, like sort of like a spell, and then stuff would happen. And like,
Yeah, that's
I
even
look
more
at it-
steps than Full Metal Alchemist. Full Metal Alchemist, the two main characters literally clap, hands, stuff.
like that.
I mean, heck, other main character, Roy Mustang, he has even less steps.
Yeah.
As long as there's an open flame, and he's got the right alchemy circle already in his presence, then it's a literal snap of his fingers, and he causes explosions. So-
Okay, based off the prompt, a prompt that Turbs gave me, do you want to guess what this is?
Sad man blaming Muppet for criminal charges.
Is the other guy Phoenix right?
Did you forget about the prompt? Why would they
No,
be
it's-
in court?
I don't know.
He's having a divorce.
Oh.
Exactly!
You know what? Hang on a minute. I gotta do something real quick since I'm mod. Hold up. There we go. Now no one can forget.
Oh, thank you.
Now the
yeah.
question is, do I feel like streaming this today? Because I'm like, I woke up tired and I am still tired.
Hey, I mean, if you want to, go ahead. If anything, this will be a good opportunity to try out a new like something new that me and Jade are doing, which is like getting random drawfee prompts and you know.
We were doing this until Ghost showed up, so we could do it with Pokemon.
Yeah.
Know what? Screw it. Make them lesbians. This is their child.
Yeah, if you wait till August, one of my favorite like drawing challenges like comes around, which is Smogist.
Oh, Pokey just said a fun fact. Zodiac signs are tied to alchemical processes.
Oh, that
Which
is
makes me back
cool.
the question. How badly do Scorpio type alchemy? How bad is it? Because I know how Scorpios are since I am a Scorpio myself. How bad does it get?
There. Dun, 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 dun. And this
By the way, Scorpio is a separation, aka the process of separating the components of a mixture. Oh, so I'm a separator. I'm a purifier. Which makes me back the question: if I did learn alchemy, do you think I'll be able to? You think I'll be able to use a? You think I'll be able to reuse my You think I'll be able to reuse like you know, water filtration systems? You know.
Oh, you could purify your own water.
Yeah, I could purify my own water. Oh, and wait, separating the components of a mixture. Ah, I thought I could separate atoms with that. Create nuclear explosions. I want to create nuclear explosions, all right?
Why?
Why not?
Government.
Fuck the government.
No, the reason why you wouldn't want to do that, the government, if they even heard one bit, they would either capture you with all they could or shoot you, and then you die. Because you would be a walking nuclear arsenal.
That's distillation, which is Virgo.
That's distillation, which is Virgo. Fuck, man.
I'm an Aquarius, so...
I can't make nukes. I can't be a walking nuclear bomb now. Fuck. Anyways, recently I've been on a Castlevania, like, hyperfixation for some reason. I just, I saw my friend playing, I saw my friend playing, Vampire Survivors out to Castlevania, and I just been starting to, like, consume everything related to Castlevania. I've been watching the show, I've actually, like, done my own thing, and I've been playing the, original, like, Castlevania game, which is so fucking hard!
Yeah.
That game is so hard! Like, it's unbelievable.
Castlevania Lord of Shadows, that was pretty fun.
That was... Yeah. I should also play, Dawn of Sorrow. That was like one of the games I played on my DS.
This is the Alchemist's divorce lawyer. He's not pleased with how the trial is going. He's very not pleased with how this trial is going. This is the other one's lawyer. This one is very pleased with how the trial is going. Also, this one's a dog. Because why not?
It's a doge. I mean, we live in a world with alchemists. We might as well make animals speak too.
Edward.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Someone's gonna say it, and I'm gonna feel sad. I'm gonna hate it.
The money bag. the chicaner.
Indeed.
Chicaner. You know what would also be a pretty good idea, Jay? That might help you. That might help you on Twitter.
What?
What if, like after you make these drawings, you could like.
Oh, that's what I always post the Pokemon redesigns to whoever.
Yeah.
Also, looking at it, apparently there's only 4 that we haven't done left.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm sure we'll get through them. Alchemy rant. You like alchemy? Rant all you wish, really.
I mean, if you weren't gonna rant about alchemy, I was gonna rant about Castlevania.
Yeah, no. This is just a ranting day, frankly.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been playing a game from 2004 about a lizard.
What kind of game?
GameCube.
No, but like, what kind of GameCube game?
A action adventure platformer, technically.
Is it Gecko?
No, it's Scalar.
Oh, Scalar. Yeah, I remember that. Isn't Scalar the...
Who will win divorce?
The lawyers.
Isn't Scalar that one game? The one game with the that one like weird dragon-looking dude whose hair is his horns.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, I remember this. I remember my dad owned a Wii, and apparently Wii is cross-platform.
Lawyers because they're getting paid. But who's going to get more of the money out of this dispute? The millennial alchemist or the distressed lesbian?
So that was one of the GameCube games that he owned, apart from Mario Kart Double Dash and
Millennial alchemist or distressed lesbian?
Yep. What other games did he own?
I didn't know they made a game about
Mario.
that.
Yeah, he had Paper Mario Thousand Year Door and Wind Waker.
No, I didn't know they made a game about the millennial alchemist and the distressed lesbian.
Yeah, of course they did. It's called Law and Alchemy. Anyways, I'll be right back. I have to go to the bathroom. Ghost, entertain Jade while I'm away.
I mean, I can sure try. I mean,
no one's commenting on my artistic process.
Well, Jay, what do you want us to say exactly? I mean, you've kind of already described what's going on.
Well, use your brain. Come up with concepts. Decide names. Why are they getting divorced?
The puppet.
The puppet's why they're getting divorced.
Yes.
Could you please elaborate upon that?
I mean, did you see what it's saying?
Yeah, but the puppet speaks for the millennial alchemist. Unless you think she's possessed.
No, just she's talking through a puppet.
well, obviously, she must start doing that before she met the distressed lesbian. So that could not be the reason for the divorce. Oh, Pokey has an idea. What? Yes, get some audience participation. It's also a game show. I'm putting buzzers. Who will win divorce? A divorce. This is hypothetical universe's favorite game show. Maybe for the reason is that she blew up the house of experiment. Yes, that sounds likely. Oh, you know what we should do? What I should have. I should have a thingy. No, not stream marker. No. Stream manager. How do I? Ghost, did I make you mod?
I don't know, did you?
Can you check real quick?
Just a second here.
If so, I want you to make a poll and ask the audience who will win divorce. Because viewers vote at home. Who will win divorce?
Yeah, I don't know how to start a poll.
I vote for distressed lesbian. Child deserves a responsible parent. How can you guarantee this is their child and not a well-paid actor? You know what this is the opposite of? This is the opposite of a dating game show. Cause you said it earlier. I could be lying. Don't trust people. What people say on the internet all the time. That's not wise.
Yeah, I don't know how to start a poll.
Okay. Are you at least getting your drawing implement open?
It is open. I've just been waiting for you to finish.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because I've just been adding to it. Waiting for
yeah,
you.
I've just been sitting here waiting because I was
Wait,
like,
okay,
okay,
leader lie.
I'll wait for
Touche.
Jake to
The
finish.
test you. Who will win divorce?
The lawyers. The lawyers always win. They get paid no matter what.
No, I'm not misleading you. I'm testing you. Hello, killer. You're back. You're just in time to witness who will win divorce.
Man, I haven't changed my foodie back. I'm gonna change my foodie.
Who do you think will win divorce? Distressed lesbian or millennial alchemist? Look, this is the prompt that Turbs gave me. Randomly generated. One of the lawyers is a dog, because why not? But millennial alchemist amateur Lily. Okay, splendid.
Okay.
I forgot to pop out the YouTube chat, so I need to do that real quick. Whoop.
There we go.
Whoop. Now we can get.
I have returned.
You're just in time for the actual thing to start. Turbs, please look please win up. I'm not smart all the time. Why is the minimum for gifting bits 50? Oh, because that is what you need to start to induce sweetness or suffering.
Oh yeah, because that's kind of the bit. Yeah.
You need 50 bits to indicate sweetness or suffering. And I think it's a waste of money if you give bits and not induce sweetness or suffering, because then I never see it that high. Poor half five. Okay, don't tell me the bits have been inflated again in price.
The bit inflated again in price.
Oh come on!
I will also mention that the minimum isn't 50; it's actually 100.
Since when?
I'm not sure, but I went into bits. And I have.
Oh,
and I have
frick,
zero,
frack.
and I went up to it's telling me to get bits so that I could use them, but I would recommend it. I would recommend one thing though.
Yeah, what's wrong? What? What is it to get 100 at this point? Because I thought it was like
the cost of 100 bits is $1.40. 500 be $7. 1500 be $19. 5000 be $64. 10,000 be $126, and 25,000 be $308.
So, what should I bump it down to? Because I didn't know the bits got inflated again.
I have an idea.
Yes?
What if we lower it down to like 20? What if we lower it down to like 20 or 25 or 30?
Alrighty, how do I change that setting again?
I don't know. I've never really done stuff with bits before. I'm too broke and low knowledge and little known to worry about that.
Okay, activity? No. Monetization. Build. Oh, there we go. What do you mean minimum bits?
Is Twitch being stupid again?
No, I fixed it. Okay, it should work.
Okay.
It should do now. It's been bumped down to 20. That means I also need to change the text.
Though I do have an idea, but I don't think it would really work out.
What's the idea?
What if you have one? What if it's like one of those cases where you can you even do one bit at a time? Killer, can you do one bit at a time? Can you do one bit at a time, out of curiosity?
No, I can't. No, because I changed the minimum to 20.
No, the thing is, what if you put it in a, wait, you could do one bit at a time? Okay, that's good, never mind. But not with the minimum. Okay.
I need to go back and yeah.
Yeah, the thing is, Jade, I think we should keep the 20 thing still there. I don't know, probably put it as like some form of like goal bit, like probably a bit of text that says every 20 bits or something like
Well,
that.
then I need to count. I don't like counting. I don't like math.
You don't need a count. People will do it like all at once. Plus, all right. It's not even just for that. Killer just wants to give you some bits.
I fixed it. When's Ghost getting here? He's already here.
Hello.
It's not about. It's not about giving you suffering. It's about giving you money, donating to you, being generous. It's not just about you suffering. I get that you're a masochist, but
No.
It all can't be about you suffering.
I'm not a freaking masochist. I'm not a freaking anything.
You're a jade.
Yes?
No, that's what you are. You're a jade.
Oh. Yeah, you have a point there. Okay.
Killers. Alright, look, Ghost is saying in the chat, Ghost, stream more!
No.
Okay, the bed thing has been adjusted.
Marty's fighting off the signs of burnout. So.
Dang.
I mean, to be fair, that's the reason why I stopped streaming. I just stopped caring. I'm just here now.
Ghost.
Yeah,
can we please have our little guys for the day?
Okay.
I think we're ready for. Also, Killer, I fixed it. You might need a refresher page.
Got my Switch right here.
And I swear to God, if it didn't save. I swear to me, if it didn't save.
So, the 4 Pokemon that are left to quote unquote fix are Heracross, Mimikyu, Klefki, and Barboach.
Can you please put them all in the chat?
Yeah, give me just a second.
Why is... There we go. Ad alert! Go! Well, at least it's opportune.
Let's just put them...
1. At least it should be. At least it should be. Though I don't know why you wouldn't.
What's the minimum now? Can you check?
It should be 1.
It should be 1.
Should be. Lord knows, technology doesn't like me though. It's like an Achilles heel. Ghost.
Hold on, I'm getting them right now. Hold on.
Poke. Poke, poke. Poke. In the meantime, you can ask my son Diemo questions using one of the channel point redeems. Please. I spent so long setting him up. Thank you for your tithe. Much thanks for the tithe. Saying the verb poke and you're like, me what? Sorry, Pokey.
Let's see here.
How about this? Prod.
And boink. Now processing. Okay. They're just gonna be uploaded in whichever ones move fast. Oh, are some of them just not gonna load as PNGs? Gosh, dang it.
Seems no. However.
Yes.
We have one creature. We have another creature.
It looks.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm just more annoyed that they didn't like actually load as the image.
One last creature. Pick a number under 100. 99?
That does look like something out of Reverse 1999. Shit.
No. Killer was like, pick a number under 100. 99?
Why does the keys one look like something out of Reverse 1999 though? The keys.
What, Clef Key? The keyring
Yeah,
Pokemon?
Yeah.
No,
Okay,
you
so
have a
which
point
one-
there. Though,
So which,
items
which
in
one
Reverse
do you
1999. I do like the weird fish.
Barboach? Are we doing Barboach first?
The
100
Beetle one kind. The Beetle
So
one
what?
kind of looks like something
Touche.
that's common, right?
Touche. Fair point. I am scared about if you're just gonna slowly build up to 20. Because if you build up to 20, you can make me eat a sour candy. And I cannot handle sour candy. Terps can confirm. I had to eat 3 of them one day.
I like sour stuff. My tongue does not like it though.
Ghost, please read off the Pokédex entry of this creature.
Okay, so we're going with Barboach first?
Yes, please.
Okay, let's see here. Okay.
What if I say like 40? Would you eat 2? Probably. But that technically that triggers 2 sweetness or sufferings, which then you could choose whether or not I eat 2 sour candies, or like 1 sour candy at a gummy bear, or 2 gummy bears. That's up to you. You could choose to spare me if you want. You could choose kindness.
Well, yeah, so I'm just gonna read down its Pokédex entries. Barboach's sensitive whiskers serve as a superb radar system. This Pokemon hides in mud, leaving only its 2 whiskers exposed while it waits for prey to come along.
What's your
Barboach's
opinion
body is
on
covered
8
in a-
sour candies? In this economy, sure, but my mouth will not thank me.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep you. Barboach's body is covered with a slimy film. If a foe grabs it, this Pokemon just slips out of the enemy's grip. This Pokemon grows weak if the slimy coating dries up. Let's see. Same thing. That's the last one. But the film acts as a barrier to prevent germs in muddy water from entering the Barboach's body. Let's see. Most of them are pretty much the same. Barboach uses its whiskers to taste things, just as a person uses his or her tongue to taste things. Gross. Let's see. Yeah, most of them are pretty much the same. The most recent ones, which are Scarlet and Violet, Its two whiskers provide a sensitive radar. Even in muddy waters, it can detect its prey's location. It probes muddy riverbeds with its two long whiskers. A slimy film protects its body.
How many bits for sing mode? I forget. You'll have to check that yourself.
Came out in Gen 3. Jesus Christ.
I would check. I would ask the MO to check, but unfortunately, I have stolen his tablet to draw.
I've got some fun. You know what? Hey, Ghost, can you send those images to me? I have a
Sure, yeah.
I have decided that I'm going to do some fun. I decided...
No, like, pick how many I do have to do to gift to you to sing mode, because I don't have enough channel points.
I am going to do shenanigans.
100.
4. And boink.
I
Okay,
really don't
now
want to have to do
There you
sing mode right now. So if you want sing 100.
All right.
What do you mean, bruh? I don't want to deal with that at the moment.
Singing takes a lot of energy.
Brain space that could be used instead to draw.
All right.
By the way, this is not just a regular redesign. We can reimagine the Pokemon completely from square. We can reimagine the Pokemon, just redesign the Pokemon, or perhaps evolution or like a regional variant. We have options.
I think I have an idea of what I'm gonna do, and some of you will find. And knowing how Jade is, she'll find this quite predictable of me.
You're gonna redeem it for killer, aren't you?
No, not at all. Actually, I'm doing something else. All right, let me just.
It looks like I'm making a pre-evo right now. I kind of like him. This is kind of a friend.
Of course, because you're making him a silly little guy, and you're obsessed with silly little guys.
Well, it's better than last time when I accidentally yassified that fish. I kind of just squashed him down. Surprised she's not seeing chat right now. Oh yeah, no, don't worry, I am. What would you get to do it? I already told you, 100. Either that or use channel points. That's the intended method. Honestly, what are you two scheming? Pokey doesn't stream. My chat's planning a coup.
Well, chat, I just want to let you know, I fully encourage this behavior.
Hey! You're a high priest, you're not allowed to do that!
I'm not a high priest, I'm Turbo Wave, know the difference.
You're a mod. Mods are high priests.
I think that'll be good.
What are you doing? Turbo,
Yeah.
what are you
I'm,
doing?
I'm participating in the activity.
The act. Oh, you're drawing! Okay, splendid.
Like, I just got an idea, and I decided that I'm gonna go through with it. Though this might take me a while, so... Don't exactly... So,
I'm doing the funkiest, one of the funkiest, little guys. It's just a wavy.
well... I decided that I'm going to be very much in character with myself.
That concerns me.
Don't worry about it.
Whenever someone says that, you should always feel the need to worry about it.
Oh,
Shut up, Gus.
I always do. I always do. Draw a doodle on the side. Okay, what doodle do you want on the side, Pokey? I want the baby Orama. Okay, yeah, I could do that. I know exactly how to do this, and you're gonna feel so bad. It's a fish! What do you mean? She's just doing what one is meant to do with a fish.
Why is Orana?
Cause chat redeemed, I draw a doodle on the side. It's mean. Look, I never told you what she's going to do with the fishy after she caught it. This is a normal way to catch Pokemon in the games. Ghost can confirm, right?
I mean, kind of. Usually you just throw a ball at it and then it gets caught in a ball.
Alright, I am doing something very predictable for myself. And I'm not sure. And the funny part is, Jade, you're not gonna know what I'll be doing until you see the finished product.
That concerns me.
Don't worry about it. It'll be fine.
That concerns me on a level. Animals feared me. This includes fish. Oh, you gotta go? It's okay. It's okay. Thank you for tuning in. I have no idea what the name I named this little guy. I have not a single solitary clue.
I already have a name for what I'm picking. And I'm not going to tell you what it is until I show you the product.
Of course not.
By the way, pardon my speed. I'm still getting used to this whole drawing thing.
That's fine. I think the only professional here is me.
Pretty much, yeah.
Eventually that will change, considering that when I go back to school eventually, I'm going to be going to school for animation.
Ooh!
I should probably... Well, I mean...
You know, I actually have an animation certification. From
I'm
high
going
school.
for an associate's.
In animation.
Like a full-on degree?
Yeah.
Dang, okay.
Yeah. It's going to be 2 years of my life. At least close to 2 years.
Draw Pikachu? Yeah, you have to redeem that.
Who's that Pokemon? It's Pikachu. The fairy.
What is this? What is the adult creature called again?
So Barboach is the first. Barboach has two forms, or not two forms, but he evolves. So first is Barboach, then next is Wishcash.
Okay, so they don't have a naming convention.
No, they have a similar theme of creature.
Can you elaborate on that?
So Barboach resembles a creature called a Loke, I think.
Killer. Just look, the channel redeems are legit right there. You can just scroll through them.
But Barboach is based on a Loke, or Locke, whatever you want to call it, but then evolves into Wishcash, who looks like a catfish.
Are they that kind of catfish, or?
A Loke is a kind of muddy water fish. Like, it mainly lives in, like, swamps.
Draw a doodle on the side?
Oh.
Yes, that would be draw a doodle on the side.
You did not get my joke.
No.
Have you ever gotten catfish before?
No.
Huh. Well, lucky you. You're on a sensible side of the internet.
But yeah, here, I'll send you, what Barboach's evolution looks like.
I have named him. He is Gupbreed.
Okay. Yeah,
I don't. I think naming my dude now would spoil what I'm going for. So I'm instead going to remain totally silent about what I'm doing.
Okay, there you can see his evolution. This is what Barboach evolves into. He's one of my favorite weird dudes.
Oh, I recognize that creature.
Yeah, that is Wishcash.
Which one is it? Draw. Thank you for the tithe. It's sour candy time.
Which how many do you have now? Because I remember that you went on like your you went on a whole walk for it.
Yeah, I have a decent amount. I'll be good for a while. I'm gonna gatekeep the lemon ones because they're more sour. And my lip is already chapped, so I'm not putting up with that. Yeah, no, draw the doodle on the side is what you would need to redeem for me to draw a Pikachu. Oh.
There it is. I was waiting to hear the noise.
Are you sounding good over there? You sound like you're about to throw up. Are you doing okay?
It's been a hot minute since it had to do suffering. Yeah. Another one!
Excruciating.
Okay. The things I do for a living. I shouldn't have closed the jar. Now I just need to reopen the jar.
Yeah, you might want to do that because if it's killer that's redeeming stuff, then
It is.
yeah,
Okay.
be prepared.
Yeah, be prepared.
Be prepared. Da, 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 da.
Yeah. Pretty much, yeah.
Sadly, this isn't the Lion King.
Also be careful. You don't want to get copyright struck by Disney.
Will you do a lemon if I give double for one? Sure.
Shouldn't have made
I'm
that
signing my death warrant.
Yep, you are.
Well, at least you acknowledge it.
Wow!
Why did you sound like you were about to say Wobbuffet? What? That's what you
This is
sounded like.
Pokemon.
Thank you for the
You
time.
sounded like you were about to. You sounded like you were about to Wobbuffet.
Thank you for the time. Okay.
I'm pretty sure what I'm about to do will be pretty funny.
Yeah, no. You guys continue on. I'm placating the audience. Ugh. It's gone
So
not
what's the name of
sour.
the-
Put it on the
what's the-
side.
I completely forgot. What's his name? What's this guy's name again?
Barboach.
Okay. Well, I already know. Well,
So
I figured
how's
out
it
what I'm
going?
gonna call this guy.
Pretty good.
Yeah, Jade's suffering. We're making drawings.
I finished my
I'm
drawing. Here's the lemon
Public-
one you specifically requested. I need a drink of water real quick first. Because
Put it
I
in
know
the
it's
water,
going to
like
be
lemonade.
bad. Too late. I already did the water.
What?
You didn't pay for no water. Okay, down the hatch. 3, 2, 1.
Man, I know it's lemon good, but it sounds like it's actually like licking a lemon.
Dying.
I'm pretty sure I made that
Are
exact
you
same
doing
noise.
okay over there?
Killer, if you.
It sounds like you're dying over there. Are you okay?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good.
Are you sure?
I'm alive. And
For what it sounds like, barely. It sounds like you're barely alive.
buying a premium cult membership. That also triggers sweetness or suffering. I've already had 3 sufferings. Please keep that in mind. One of which was a lemon because they paid double because lemon is extra sour. Now there's a film on my tongue.
Yeah, Jay. The
Sweetness,
noises
thank
made
you!
Sound like exactly as I did when I asked my mom if I could taste what the vanilla extract tastes like.
Oh my god, shut it.
I get a
Hey,
singular gummy bear for my
It
efforts.
smells really good. So and we put it in stuff that we eat.
You
So why
made
wouldn't it taste
so
good?
many. You made such a terrible decision there. You have
Yes,
made.
I know I did.
Wildly, I'm very glad you acknowledge it, cause shit, that probably must have been suffering to you.
No, luckily my mom was smart. It's like, okay,
Okay.
just get a small bit on your finger and then try it, and I did. I was like,
That is up to you people. People. I offered it, so I'm prepared to get spammed. Just know, if you don't want me to drink water, if you want me to take any abnormal steps to increase my pain, that is also going to that is going to reflect upon the bill. Alchemy, wow, that's so nice. Thank you for the gift! Oh, you're so kind! My witnesses are so nice!
Why? What
Just to
happened?
prove
What
a
did they do?
point. Alchemy was like, okay, it was quote, another sub, you want me to spend my money so we can pick suffering? Goodness no! And then a gift, a sub to Ghost just to prove a point and pick sweetness again.
Damn.
You're a madman, Alchemy. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I also appreciate you, Killer. Killer. I do have a deadline to become stable. So, if I have to destroy my taste buds, do so. Go figure.
To become stable? Like what? Like
I
if
must
you don't, you'll explode.
Perfect. Okay.
No,
Like,
as
the way
in
you
if I
said-
don't become stable by the end of the summer in what I'm doing, I will have to get a real job, quote unquote.
Yeah, that's why I finally got a job.
That's why I'm getting a job.
Luckily, it's only part time. So
Oh hey, ad alert. Okay. Whew.
yeah, can be working at a local supermarket.
Oh, that's oh, that's nice. Okay,
Yeah,
progress on progress on everyone else's work.
I'm
Almost
currently doing the
there.
antenna. I'm currently doing
Mine
the
is-
antenna.
Okay, there we go. So yeah, it's good food. What I missed. Killer redeemed 3 sufferings, one of which being a lemon. My tongue kind of burns.
yeah,
Just in one
sour
spot.
doesn't do that. I mean, it literally is acid on your tongue.
Just in one spot, though. I'll probably be fine.
What I am making is something that I would love to describe as being very.
Also, Pokey, I finished your sketch on the side.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, audience, that I'm taking a while.
No, this is what usually happens.
Okay.
Usually, I take a pretty long time, but that's because see, Jade's got an actual tablet for drawing. I've got a drawing screen.
And on
Adobe
top of that-
No,
Photoshop.
4. No, you redeemed 3. Not again!
Nice one.
Okay,
Nice
here we
one,
go. Well, there's only 4 available per stream on Doodle for side, so it's whoever gets to it first.
So they kind of just broke your system.
Okay, another one. At least I'm getting paid.
Yeah, think on the bright side. At least you're getting paid.
I know another shower. Give me a second. Whatever. 3, 2, 1.
It still melts.
Jade, are you melting? Are you like the Wicked Witch of the West? From like the Wizard of Oz? Jade, if you need help, you can go ahead and tell me. The worst part is, guys, I'm not even at the I'm not even at the body yet. I'm still doing the antenna. I have to color it.
You don't have to color it. I don't usually color mine.
Oh no, I'm coloring mine because color is actually very integral to the design.
If you say
very integral to the design.
Okay.
And you'll see why.
Okay. It's still too much power. Just redeem it and ask you to draw a set piece character. It will have to be something that I know, though. I'm not looking something up.
I'm happy with mine, so.
Sir, your safety concerns are valid.
Are you sure you're not having an allergic reaction? No, these ones are like specifically engineered to be painful to everyone. Well, I will admit, I think it has revealed a bit of flap of my cheek. $16. I gotta go, so here's the rest of my bits. Thank you for the time. This one's not 20. I'm free now. Thank you so much. Dear God. Well, you need to assume I don't have a folder or refs to dump on your DMs. Touche. Okay. I can close the jar now, but now I have like a couple of candies that just had all the sour stuff washed out. So it's time to reward myself with the sweet part of the suffering. You'll be back? Okay. Temporary freedom. Yeah, you get used to it.
You want to know who your little like pre-evolution looks like you'd be friends with?
What?
El Shrimpo.
So true.
El Shrimpo.
Oh, come on. There's a bull. Oh, there is a bull. You're just gonna buy. How? I might need to go on another walk sooner than I expected.
Oh no.
If they keep doing 4 every time I stream, I'm not gonna have many by the end of the month, if any.
See, that's why I just got the hydrate thing, because it's so much easier just to leave for a minute, quickly fill up my water bottle, and then...
It's okay, we can watch Turbo and Ghost.
Ghost, how's progress of yours?
Well, I'm pretty much finished. I got mine how I like it, so...
Okay.
Yeah, it took me a second, but then it's just like I kind of like. I didn't have to worry about trying to like figure out what form he would take. I kind of liked the shape of his weird body already.
All right.
So did I. So did I. That's why I wasn't. I wasn't going to try to redesign him. I kind of like him as he is.
Yeah,
well,
again, my only thing is that I feel like they could have done more with Barboach evolving into Wish Cash. Like, he could have been a 3-step evolution entirely, but they didn't. Or at least they could have given him like a second form or something.
Yes, I made him rotund.
Rotot.
Indeed.
Well, okay, so here, let me see. Barboach, in game, these are his stats. He's a water ground type. He is 1 foot 4 inches and weighs 4.2 pounds. That is what Barboach is. Wish Cash, on the other hand,
Yeah.
is 2 feet 11 inches and 52 pounds.
Chat, look, he has a lily pad hat now.
He looks like a koi.
Also, you have a dual of them swimming. Also, there's this. He has hay. What do you mean he has hay? A hat. Yes, he has hat. Isn't it lovely? It's the
Not only
utmost
that,
of
but
fashion.
you want to know what's fun about doing these right now?
What?
Considering that I've been like actively like figuring out like, oh yeah, for when we eventually get to the Pokemon campaign, I'm just like, well, obviously I'm gonna have
What
to
do you
stuff
mean
with
you
the
bought
Pokemon.
10,000 bits?
No. Well, Jade. Good luck.
I'm gonna need to go to the hospital by the end of this.
Probably. So, good luck. Good luck, don't die. As my mom would always tell me, good luck, don't die.
I'll try not to.
You're not allowed
I mean,
to
it's kind of
die.
the goal.
Not you? You didn't buy 10,000 bits, and who did buy 10,000 bits? Buy, what do you mean buy Turbo? He's still here. You got 20,000?! You got 20,000?! 20,000 bits! It was a mistake changing the price.
No, it wasn't.
Now I'm going to die.
No, it wasn't, Jade. Don't over-exaggerate. Who am I kidding?
20,000 bits!
You've watched Rin Penrose. You know that's not the worst people could do.
Guess what? What? What killer? What? Oh. Paying 40 for 2 at once. No. 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 The minimum I'll count for that. I count for that is 50. I'll 40 for individually. I could do that. Yeah. I have to hustle. It's the only way I'll live.
Oh, that's right. Frick. Okay.
Well,
So what I'm-
frick! My mouth is going to be so sore. I'm not going to be able to eat dinner tonight. Cause everything in my mouth is just going to be so fresh. You know, and you know, on the packaging there was a warning: if you eat too many of these, it will damage things.
Jade, here's an idea.
Yeah.
How about after like a couple, you just like stop doing them altogether because if you continue doing this, you're gonna damage your like.
But the hustle.
The inside of your mouth, yes.
Yeah, but at the same time, your health. What do you prefer, the health or the hustle?
I can't afford the health right now. You're free, thank you. Mountain biking, last ones.
Yeah, if anything, you should put a cap on how many times you can.
Yeah,
keep
that's
doing
yeah,
it.
that's actually a very yeah. You should put a cap on how many times you should do that.
Usually it's not a
And
problem.
before you say the, well, now you know, and knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe.
If you don't have health, you can't do the hustle.
Exactly.
It's the hustle for 4 viewers, Jade. Yeah, but money.
Yeah, but your health.
And one of them doesn't want you to do it. Okay.
I get that we're in a I get that we're in a capitalist society that prioritizes money over everything, including health.
If
But-
someone gives me a humbid, I'll put the 2 back. How about that? They're on the side right now. I'll have it. It'll be until Ghosts and Turbs are finished with their guys.
Again, I'm finished.
Oh no, it's only me. Don't worry though, because I'm actually almost done with mine.
Seems like I will suffer soon. Can offer a little dance. That would be nice. However, no. How good is this dance? Is the question. And plus,
Will
they
you be
did.
like one of those? Would you be like one of those guys in like the arcades in Dance Dance Revolution where they're just like an absolute god at DDR?
Yeah, it's gonna be hamster dance.
All right, I'm almost done with mine, and this
You
is
used to
going
do
to
ballet?
be a.
I mean, truth be told, I feel scummy not giving what the people paid for. So I think I should.
Babe!
They already paid for it. I'll feel scummy.
Are you seriously going to prioritize your
I'm not running a scam here. I'm not running a scam.
No, but you're also not running a death. Yeah, but you're also not running a death warrant.
But they already, but they paid specifically for this.
But,
Last one and it's done. Well, it's 2 at once. So, no more? But what if somebody pays?
Jade.
Jade, Jade, I love you. You're awesome. But shut up. Just shut up. You're not how. I'd much rather you be in a healthful, I'd much rather you be healthy than, you know.
Put a
have a lot
warning
of
that you're
money
not doing it
and
more
healthy.
today. Okay. They
You know
specifically
it's
asked
bad
for-
when even your own chat is telling you to stop. Just stop. And chats are always all for people like destroying themselves just for the sake of content. When chat's doing it, you are it's most likely the best idea to just stop.
Okay. I still have to do these two though.
I'm fine with that. Just don't do too much.
One fell out! Ugh.
Alright, I'm finished with this guy.
Ugh.
What's his name again? What's this guy's name again?
Barboach.
No.
Here, I'll share my screen so that way you can see.
Alright.
But a second roll, that should do test that one. Don't worry, I cut with my hand.
I have dubbed this guy Barboacher.
One moment.
Wait a second, let's see. No, I'm not.
He's the blue Barboacher. There's like multicolored ones. There's a red one. There's a
Thank you for the
yellow
hydrate.
one. This is one of 5 Barboachers, and this one's the blue one, and there are like multiple of them. It's like a 5-man squad.
That's a Power
And-
Ranger.
Pretty much, yeah.
What you mean,
And
Mon?
no, it's a
5-month
Barboach.
squad.
Yeah, it's a 5-month squad. This is the blue one, and there's a red one, there's a yellow one, there's a green one,
Of course, it's a Power Ranger.
and yeah, this is Barboacher.
I did something similar to a regional form, wherever that region may be. Who knows? But
Yeah,
Turbo
This is
always
Barboach.
liked
I
Power
made this-
Rangers and Common Rider. That's been his thing for a long while. Also, yeah, no, you're right. My cheeks are feeling fresh.
so yeah, Barboacher.
yeah, my Barboach, I decided would be a regional variant of some kind.
So what do you?
He
So
keeps
what do you?
the same type, but he's more based on a mud skipper at this point.
Alkavi.
Well,
I love this one about
yellow
Alkavi.
hands.
Jade is like a dog we have to keep from eating bad things.
Yeah, but the dog doesn't get paid to.
Yeah, but this one's gonna get paid for not doing so. So shut it.
What? Oh, you're gonna pay me not to eat sour candies?
Well, for now, yeah.
That's called sweetness. It's called a sweetness redeem. That's easy peasy lemon squeezy. It's the same price.
So yeah, this is Barboacher.
Ghost, we don't see your guy.
You not?
No. It's a gray.
That's good.
It's a gray square.
Yeah.
There
There
we
you
go.
go. Ta-da! I like the shape, so I kept the shape.
Mmm.
He's based
Me-
on a mud skipper. That's why I gave him tiny little hands.
Meanwhile,
Wait, is this
Guppy.
like
Bacon.
is this like
Crawl.
with what I saw, is it like for some reason I looked at it and it reminded me of wait, hang on, can I let me look at it again.
yeah, no. If I think if I do another one of those, my cheeks are gonna start peeling more.
But yeah, Barboacher. I That's going to be like my main thing for like this particular bit.
You're just gonna turn them all into Power Rangers?
And Kamen Riders. And Tokuheroes in general.
Of course you are. Okay, let's look for the next one.
I want the Beetle.
You want the Beetle? No, that's the pinch.
So Heracross.
That guy. Beetle Boy. Right there.
That's Heracross. So let me pull it.
Heracross. Now, for this one, with the last one, I had no idea what I was going to do. With this one,
I know exactly.
I already know.
It's a beetle. It's a bug.
Also,
I know exactly what you're doing.
Also, just in case,
Yes.
let me also just do this real fast. Heracross is the only Pokemon on this list here that has a Mega form, a Mega evolution. So I'm just gonna put that there, and you guys can see what he looks like. You can see his Mega form.
He looks so stupid.
I love him. I love this guy. What are you talking about?
You act like as if that's a bad thing.
The way you said he looks stupid.
Yeah.
Let's see. So, Heracross is a bug and fighting type Pokemon. Of course, as you already see, he is able to Mega Evolve into Mega Heracross.
He looks like a pill.
Let's... What?
He looks like a pill. He's
like a pill?
Yeah, no, he's spelled like a pill.
So normal Heracross is meant to look like a rhinoceros beetle, and Mega Heracross is meant to be a different form of, I think, rhinoceros beetle, or maybe a stag beetle, I'm not sure. But, as of Scarlet and Violet, these are its two dex entries.
Mm-hmm.
It loves sweet nectar. To keep all the nectar to itself, it hurls rivals away with its prized horn. With its Herculean powers, it can easily throw around an object that is 100 times its own weight. And what is Heracross's weight? 119 pounds, or 54 kilograms.
I know exactly what I'm doing.
I kind of know what I'm doing. Maybe. Yeah, let me...
I didn't think I was gonna say Renaissance instead of rhinoceros.
Yes, he is a Renaissance beetle.
That's the fairy type, a regional variant. Renaissance beetle, lovely.
I just realized something I'm probably gonna have trouble with. Oh yeah,
What?
that's bad. Meh, fuck it, okay.
You said it's like it likes nectar, right?
Yes.
Perfect.
Is it like a bear? Is it like bears where they just like honey? Or does it just
No,
like
he's a beetle.
Yeah, I know. Beetle, bear. bear beetle. Ketamine.
I have a splendid idea.
Oh god, I just realized something. I have like 2 options of what I can make this thing. Oh lord.
Well, you'll have time. I don't know if the sound works. I hope the sound works. I'm pretty sure I fixed. I could have sworn I fixed it. Yeah, I could see where I'm going, Pokey. You could see my my direction. Didn't hear it. God dang it! Every single time I think I fix something, it is not fix. Nonsense and a scam.
My god, this is gonna take me forever. This is gonna take me forever.
Hey, you're the one who said, yeah, let's make them Power Rangers and shit.
Well, I'm not gonna make this one a Power Ranger. I'm making him a Common Rider.
Because Beetle.
Yeah, pretty much.
I know how you function.
You act like I'm trying my best not to be traceable.
Touche. I think my idea is pretty scrunkly. Self-control, I'm having not to reference all we we all know what. I don't know. I have no idea what you're stopping yourself from referencing, Pokey.
I am not. I have 0 sense of self-control. Like, self-control, in this case, is not a part of my parameters.
Is it ever part of your parameters? I'm a
No.
one pony. You're a one pony trick. A pink
It was
one.
never, ever there to begin with.
A pink pony
Y'all are
club?
built different. Y'all are built different. I'm built incorrectly. I'm just strong.
Don't say that.
It's a meme, don't worry.
Gotta keep on dancing in the pink pony club?
Oh wait, I could just... Okay, I know what I'm doing now.
I think I have a pretty... I think my idea is pretty good. Gotta do the legs. Why did stream get paused on my end? What did I miss? You didn't miss much of anything. Don't worry. Hey, Ghost, what type is this creature?
He is a bug and fighting type.
Perfect.
Of course it is. You're trying to turn everything into Tokusatsu.
Well, yeah. That's kind of what my main strategy right now, because I am that unimaginative.
That is untrue. I have seen your lore. Okay, trying to get these feet situated. Bug feet are complicated and confusing.
Yeah, bugs do be like that.
I have seen your lore. It's such a statement. It really is, and an accurate one. I have seen his lore. I have helped with some of the lore.
Yeah, Jade has assisted in some of the lore.
Same, actually.
Okay, just cooperate with me, please. Thank you. Okay, there you go.
Is your drawing program revolting against you, dude?
Yeah, kind of. And I'm fighting it to maintain control.
How well is that going for you?
Well, it depends, but it depends. I'm doing the arm right now.
Jay, you didn't become a zombie alone. No, Jay didn't tell you don't take me to court again. Yes, it would be preferable. I would not like to go to court again.
Not going back to jail.
It's bug fighting. Bug.
Yeah, that's pretty much Common Rider in a nutshell. Bug fighting. Well, the bugs are fighting. Well, it's not just Common Rider. It's also fuck. What was that show again? It was the
Big Bag Beetleborgs.
yeah, pretty much the Japanese version of that. Yeah. Jugal Bee Fighter. That's what it's called.
I am very smart.
Fuck, I don't have my soundboard on for that.
Pokemon is also just bug fighting. Touche.
Hang on, let me just engage.
Getting my color samples up in here. I thought I was going to need them. I'm so good at preparing.
I'm so fucking good at this game. That's the kind of vibes I'm getting from you. Just.
I'm in my element. What do you mean?
Yeah, exactly. I'm not criticizing you.
This is the one space where I win.
I've never seen you so confident. You're usually so anxious and cautious. It's nice to see you in your element.
There are very few things I can do, and one of them is draw.
Man, doing an outline before even making adjustments is so hard and so tedious. Fucking up.
I'm gonna make this this nectar look so yummy.
People are gonna be
That's so
somehow
cute.
disappointed with what I'm
Thank
gonna do.
you. The idea is like, you know how dung beetles carry bad stuff around? What if instead of that they carry delicious nectar?
Bad stuff. Is that what you're gonna call it?
Yeah.
Fair enough. It is bad stuff.
I mean, you could just call it dung because that's what it is.
Yeah, kinda.
I didn't say bad stuff either. I said that stuff.
Bad stuff?
That.
Oh, that. For some reason, your mic made it sound like you said bad or bat.
No.
I can't wait till I get your new microphone.
Yeah, neither can I.
Trust me, Jade. You're going to experience high fidelity.
I don't even know what a fidelity is.
You're so plebeian.
Wow,
And
really?
you're so mean!
Okay, Mr. English major.
Actually, yes, I do have an English major.
I know, I remember you saying that. That's why I said it.
If there's one thing that I can bring to the
I hope
table
people
today,
know
it
that.
is Grunkle.
I hope people know that my shtick is a joke. I am definitely not by any means like that type of person. I am not rich. I am in fact broke as fuck. I'm just joking around.
Yeah, the only reason reason you have that degree is because of a high school program.
Pretty much, yeah. And even
Okay.
that, and I'm not even sure if that high school program was worth it because yeah, I got an English major, but at what cost?
What costs indeed? Your sanity, perhaps?
Pretty much, yeah. And my work-life balance.
Doesn't that run in your family, though?
Sadly, yes. It is a long-running curse to this family, and I hate it. I tried to break free of it, but that didn't work out.
Hmm.
It ended up with me getting, well, an English major. Oh, come on.
Okay, I think I'm good. I got my weird dude.
Oddly
I'm
enough,
still up.
I'm still at mine.
I
I'm
made
still-
mine as simple as fuck.
I'm still at mine too.
Yeah, I just want to. The thing is, I want to make sure this nectar looks absolutely scrumptious.
And I'm still doing the outline of the dude.
Ghost,
Yeah.
does this nectar look absolutely scrumptious?
But
Orb.
Does the nectar orb look absolutely delectable?
orange.
Juicy and delectable. I
The
mean,
orb.
Would you consume the
Hey,
orb?
Marble.
Jade,
The forbidden marble.
we are in the land of oranges after all.
So true.
Hashtag
What?
Florida sucks.
Where in Florida? You'll never know.
Just Florida in general. Florida here fucking sucks.
Where in the world is Carmen San Diego?
Nunya. Don't dox Carmen San Diego. That's not nice. That was a stupid joke.
I mean, I'm very glad. I'm very glad you have some semblance of pop cultural knowledge.
Yeah, no, I remember
At least-
watching a few episodes of like the Netflix
Netflix
show. Yeah.
I knew it. That's how people nowadays know who Carmen Sandiego is.
I
They
also
don't watch
remember
the
her. I
original show.
also remember her on my math textbook as a
Wait, she was on
kid.
your math textbook?
Yeah.
Huh.
And so when I saw the show, I was like, "What? What? Why is the math
Why
lady
are
here?
you here?
Is this a new educational program? No, it doesn't seem so." She wasn't a thing in Pokey's country. Excuse for only knowing the Netflix. Yeah, no. There's two reasons I know of Carmen Sandiego. One, the Netflix series. Two, the fact for some reason she was on my math textbooks as a kid.
Why was she on your math textbook?
I don't know, and that was the only way I knew about Carmen Sandiego for the longest time. So I just assumed she was like a character that was made for like
Educational purposes?
yeah, like it was always like where in the world is Carmen Sandiego, and it would be like Carmen's on a train from here to there, but gets interrupted like a third of the way through. Where is Carmen Sandiego? And we would have to solve that problem.
Using math?
Yeah.
Oh, is it one of those hypothetical situations? Like, if the train exists
Yes.
here and here...
Yes,
then
yes
this
it is. Yes it
my
is.
fucking God.
It's like Carmen gets on a plane from point A to point B. The length from point A to point B is this long, but the plane crashes at 1/4 of the way there. At which interval? At how far along did Carmen Sandiego fly?
Did you even have an image of what Carmen Sandiego looked like before she saw?
Yes.
Before you saw?
Yeah. The red hat. Just,
did it
just
actually
a
show
girl.
pictures of her?
Yeah. Just one picture that was used for all the questions. Just her sitting there with her red hat.
But,
Also, Carmen Sandiego is a character made for education. She starred in educational games. Oh. So I experienced the intended use of Carmen Sandiego.
yeah. You should have watched the 90s cartoon, though.
Of course you'd say that. It's 90s.
And don't at me. And don't at me on what time period it is. I was not in. I did not hyperfixate on Carmen Sandiego, so I have zero. So the only thing I relatively know about her is from what my mom told me. And mom grew up in the 90s, so naturally I had to make that connection.
Yeah, no, I thought that was the only time I would ever hear of Carmen Sandiego, and I kind of forgot about Carmen Sandiego until I was scrolling on Netflix one day. Would be like, "Excuse me, excuse me."
Why are you here? Who the hell are you? Why are you here again?
She's back. Why is she back? The OG is set in the 80s.
Okay, I'm good. Oh wait, no, I'm bad. Oh wait, no, I'm bad. Never mind. Fuck.
Yeah, I was about to say, isn't that your that your decade?
Yeah, it is.
Tisk tisk.
I did not hyperfixate on on Carmen Sandiego at all. most of my knowledge of pop culture derives from hyperfixations.
First
You know.
game came out at 85. Oh! I have completed my creature.
I'm still not done with mine. I haven't even done the new details yet.
You know what this creature would be absolutely splendid as?
What?
A lamp.
Lamp.
And the delicious, delicious nectar is the lamp. Is like the part that lights up.
Ma'am.
Map.
Ma'am.
So true. Such wisdom.
Man. Men, am I right, people? Am I right, everyone?
You're right.
Just men in general.
Mm-hmm. I nod in agreement as the only woman in this call. As the only non-masculine entity. Is there any woman in chat? There's you, Pokey. At least
Oh,
I
by
think
the
you
way-
are.
By the way, I have a story to tell you, and I think you'd find it pretty funny, Jade.
Is it all about how your life got flipped, turned upside down?
No,
Oh.
but it is a story. But it is a really funny story that kind of resembles that. So I was.
Yeah, she
so,
died. Close enough, I
me and
assume.
mom were at the. Me and my mother were at a thrift store, and I was talking a lot about. There's no better way of saying it, being very homosexual. Like, I was talking about homosexuality stuff. Concept of homosexuality and how they. To my mom, you know, just talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those conversations. When, I was talking to. Anyhow. I was talking when we went up to the store cleric.
The store cleric? Whoa.
I call them. My mom calls them store clerics for some reason. I'm guessing it's because she was a D&D kid, but
Magical.
what happened, and what I did find really hilarious was, well, the store, and this is the first off, I just want to mention that the person saying this had no ill intent. They were trying to be nice.
Mm-hmm.
And with what I was talking about, you know, I'm not sure why. I think it might have something to do with my prior conversation. But the person was immediately like, okay. She immediately, they took one look at me and how I was talking and how I was dressed. And they were like, okay, what's your gender again? And when I explained what I was like, "Oh, sorry, I thought you were non-binary for a bit."
You know, it's really funny because I've been mistaken as a non-binary like 3 times, including by my own father.
But
So, I have been mistaken as a non-binary person, and I'm not sure whether to take this award with a. I'm not sure whether to take this as a badge of honor, or be kind of insulted.
Think you're a
But
demi girl? That's
What?
cool. I'm talking in chat.
I'm just a dude. Just dude. That it.
But yeah, like, I'm just a G. I'm just a dude.
Well, I guess it also helps that I have very broad shoulders, so you know I don't have to worry about being confused.
Broad shoulders, right?
Yeah, growing up, I actually still have faint stretch marks on my shoulders because of how
That makes
fast
sense,
my
Loki.
shoulders grew when I was in junior high.
Guys, you want to see a parade?
I see the parade.
I see the parade too.
Wow, 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 wow,
Oh my
wow,
God.
wow.
You know what those noises? You know what those noises you're making remind me of? No, it doesn't even remind me of Pikmin. What it reminds me of is it reminds me of the. Do you remember the that one Mario Kart 8 course with all the Shy Guys and how they
Oh,
all are musically inclined?
Wow, 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 wow,
You are making Shy Guy
wow,
noises.
wow,
Indeed.
wow, 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 wow. They're off. They're off to amazing pastures. They're going to combine all their nectar balls into one giant nectar sphere. In which it will cleanse the earth.
But yeah, like that's what it kind of reminds me. That's what that musical parade noise we were making reminded me of. It reminded me of the Shy Guys that you know, that were quote unquote musically inclined, as you call them.
Wow, 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 wow,
But here, I'll show my screen if we're all ready.
I'm not ready yet, but go ahead.
Okay,
Wow.
I just see Jade making her little dude just dance.
Oh, you want to dance?
Let's dance, 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 dance. Just dance, 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 dance. Just dance.
There you go.
Wait, we need the music, we need the music, we need the music. No, not that one.
But
Ghost, you know exactly what I'm thinking of.
Ah, okay, sorry.
do I?
You should.
Well, I mean, other than I'm thinking of the hamster dance, but is that what?
Mm-mm.
Hamster Whamster.
Come on. 1 hour.
I don't know what music you're referring to, Jade.
It needs to
Oh,
be.
stick bug.
It needs to be louder for the joke.
Of course you'd like stick bug, James. I kind of expected this, I'm not gonna lie. Fuck.
Look at him go!
I hate it when I do this. This sucks.
Are you looking at him go?
Yeah.
I'm watching. Yes.
Look at his stick bug, unbelievable. You better believe it. This isn't the first time I've done this during a Pokemon redesign. Ghost can attest.
But I can attest one thing, though. This will be the first time. This will be the first time I ever do one particular thing on stream. You know what that is?
What?
Wait, did I? Jade?
Yeah?
Then I'll go through.
No.
Oh wait, no, it didn't because I have voice cancellation on. Hold up. Okay, hang on a minute. Hang on. There you go.
No! How dare you ruin my vibes!
I'm sorry. Go ahead, continue.
You spoil my vibes.
Jade, you do know you can mute other people's soundboards, right?
No, but this mine is voice mod. Yeah, no, but mine's from voice mod, which means she has to mute me in order to do it.
Oh, well, I mean... That's probably just as easy if you think about it.
Yeah, pretty much. Anyways,
It'd be the equivalent of slamming the door on someone's face.
That's the equivalent of slamming the door on someone's face, yeah.
No, it's like that Ace Ventura, that scene from Ace Ventura where he's like screaming outside on the balcony and he opens the door and then he shuts it and there's no noise, then he opens it again.
Yeah.
He's just screaming.
When do we? Is it time yet?
Time for me to finish?
Yeah.
No, not yet. I got most of it done. Now I'm doing the, hang on a minute. I'm almost done, though. I'm almost done.
Spinning like a ballerina. Record scratch.
I do love the fact that I just read how she hears the one bit of that song and it's just like, no!
It causes me pain.
I swear, the more I do it, the more it slowly but surely turns into Tommy in its jump into the Cadillac bit.
I'm not familiar.
It's a thing with Tommy that he did one time, and now the entire internet causes him to suffer for what he's done. Basically, what he did was he was testing out his lip syncing, and he lip synced to Bruno Mars's "That's What I Like," and the internet is not letting him forget about it, even though he's very clearly embarrassed and hates himself for doing it. So now the internet just constantly plays it whenever they have the chance, and they are not letting it go anytime soon.
I'm gonna shake you.
What? I'm only telling you context.
Yeah? But you
Well,
already did that, which
I am now
implies...
watching videos of tortoises.
What kind of tortoise?
Share your screen.
I don't know, they're just tortoise.
Share
They're
your
just wiggle, dude.
screen. I want to see the
Oh, yeah.
Torbis.
Oh no, I pulled them up on my phone. This guy just taking care of the place that his pet tortoises are roaming around.
You're holding the Tordite captive from me. How dare you?
I'm seeing him scuttle around.
Okay, Ghost, what's your one?
Yeah. Share screen and there, and I don't know if that's going up or not. I hope it is.
Well, that you just put him on. You just put him on all fours.
No, that is baby form. He is small.
You just put him on all fours.
He can't walk yet. He is small. He crawls.
Turbs, would you mind sharing screen so we can see your progress?
baby.
I think I'm just about done. I got the overall like bit managed. Okay, so let me just. Okay, here we are. So this was my attempt at turning this guy into Kamen Rider Kabuto.
I see.
This is
Oh
Kamen
my
Rider
God.
Kabuto, the guy that I'm talking about. This is what I did.
Touche. Meanwhile, I gave my guy the delicious nectar.
I didn't give him the belt. I gave up on the belt midway because I knew it would take too long. So
Hmm.
this is Kamen Rider Kabuto.
He lost
what
his
I
belt.
Yeah. He lost
Shame.
the belt.
National tragedy.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I gave my guy the delicious nectar.
I honestly thought that this was gonna be the best thing I was gonna make.
Delicious
proven wrong.
nectar.
Why is
Dude,
it jade colored? It's colored like jade.
what do you mean it's orange?
No, I'm talking about the bug itself.
That's blue.
Yeah, that's your color.
No, it's more of a navy blue.
No, it's your color palette. You have some bits of navy blue around you.
No, I'm more teal.
I just made a little guy. He's small, so he can only crawl. He just scuttles.
Okay.
Oh wait, no. I know. He's not you themed. He's Dienmo. He's Dienmo colored.
I'll accept that, yes. Okay, this means we have 2 left. Which includes the key.
I refuse to redo Mimikyu. Mimikyu is perfect as they are. silly little scuffed guy.
The thing
love
is,
him.
I don't know what I do for Clef Key. I quite like Clef Key.
Yeah, so Clef Key next.
I don't know what I do for Clef Key.
More keys.
Oh, do you know what would be great for you to do for Cleft Key?
May you dump fairies? Yes, you may. What is it, Terps?
What if we turned Cleft Key into like hang on a minute. I have a funny idea. You know those modern day fob watches for cars?
You mean the dee-dee?
Yeah.
The keys that go dee-dee?
Yeah, what if we turned Cleft Key into a full-on like car key fob watch type bit?
Wait. I think I got something, actually. Off to the races!
Okay, or I guess you don't want me to talk about Clef Key. Okay.
No, talk about Clef Key. I'm just
Okay.
getting started already.
Clef Key is a steel and fairy type, and its latest dex entry as of Scarlet and Violet. Once it absorbs a key's metal ions, it discards the key without a second thought. However, it will hang on to the keys it favors for decades. In the past, noble families entrusted their vault keys to a Clef Key. They passed the Clef Key down through the generations, taking good care of it.
The next, right.
Based on the
I
concept
have a
of
really
house fairy, aka a fairy that inhabits human houses and protects their homes.
So I have a pretty funny idea of what I'm gonna do with this. I'm going to like make it so that the key. So first off, you know how a lot of things back then were only available for royalty, but then as modern times go by, it would suddenly become available to the public.
Yeah.
What if Clef Key becomes available to the public, and carries like car keys, house keys, etc.
I'm still going off that idea, yeah.
Doesn't
Somewhat.
clef key technically already do that?
Yeah, but it's not. Yeah, but it has very few keys because they're available to royalty, which means one of these opens the castle gates. One of these opens all the dungeon locks. One of these opens the their little music box that they would keep because they would keep for dramatic effect to remember their, you know, mom or whatever. And the other is for MacGuffin purposes. You see what I'm getting at here?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I genuinely think that this is going to be a case of as you know, times go by, this one Pokemon becomes more and more available to the public until eventually almost every person, not even actual Pokemon trainers, have a clef key in their possession.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. I'm going with a similar concept. To be quite honest, people don't really use keychains for their intended purpose these days, do they?
I use my keychains for carrying keys. But then again, that's because I'm a type of person that likes using, you know, stuff for their exact reason. But at the same time, I do love my bit of industrial disobedience. What do you have in mind?
Well, you can see it.
One moment, okay, hang on. Tamagotchis?
More like the fashion keychain, but
What if we just put a Tamagotchi on one of them? How cute would that be, putting a Tamagotchi on one?
wait a second. Oh yeah, I'm cooking. I'm cooking so hard. Do you see this, peoples? Cause what's your idea for the clef?
I will show you guys when it's done.
Oh, come on!
I'm keeping mine secret.
Rude.
I have to ask a really important question to everyone in chat.
Yeah.
What is your opinion on nicknames that friends would give to you, and you just like those types of nicknames that friends would give you, like to identify with you better. For example, one of my nicknames back then, like before I was Turbo Wave, was one of my names. My previous name for the internet back then was literacy, so people literally just called me Lit. And and I remember a person that and I think you'd find this pretty funny, Jade.
Yeah.
I know a friend that I introduced them to you.
Oh.
And do you know what the first thing they called you was?
What?
Hang on, let me go back and read it again one more time. Hold up. They called you... Okay, let me scroll up real quick. And I think you'd find this funny because you never try with your fashion at all.
Mm-hmm. At least until recently.
HP Grungecraft. HP Love Grunge. HP Love Grunge.
I kind of vibe with that, not gonna lie. A predator home. I can tell because the dogs are barking.
They called you HP Grunge. Love Grunge.
That is very funny, I will admit. And
they were like, if you don't tell Jade that I called her that, I'm going to beat you up at TwitchCon. So covering my ass.
Don't go to TwitchCon.
If you didn't tell her, don't go to TwitchCon. Don't do it. Can't go. You'll die.
So covering my ass.
What'd you do when you went to TwitchCon? Well, I forgot to say something to a friend of mine, so another one of my friends broke my arm.
Pretty much, yeah. That's pretty much what's That's pretty much what your friend was gonna.
I know.
They were like, I know for sure that you're gonna say it, and I was like, why? Because if you don't, I'll beat you up at TwitchCon. You will perish. You will be suplexed.
Also, that's a cute nickname, Pokey. I will admit. Rose is a good name.
Oh, that's a pretty nice name. Like Rose Tyler from Doctor Who.
I'm not well acquainted enough with that series yet, Turbs.
Yeah, of course. I haven't acquainted it with you yet. I only just told you about it, showed you a cartoon character, and the Celestial Toy Maker, and you immediately showed interest in it.
What?
Well,
You mean from the
marginal.
latest season?
Yeah, from the latest season. Jade isn't really interested in the typical things about Doctor Who, like for example the Daleks or the Cybermen. Even though they have so much depth and so much like, you know, stuff, so much lore and all of that, the only thing that Jade found remote interest in were the three gods of chaos. And I haven't even showed her Sutek yet, a literal Egyptian god.
Like Neathorlatep?
No, Sutek the Destroyer was Sutek the Destroyer was an Egyptian god. He's known as Sutek the Destroyer. And basically, he was an Osiran, who was a very powerful. They're basically godlike creatures, and his whole bit is that he basically decided to destroy all life in the universe so that no form of life could challenge his, power, his hegemony, if you will, believing that his act of destruction will free those to be killed from the tyranny of hope and choice, instead delivering them to the certainty of death. So typical, like, Egyptian god stuff.
That's not very nice.
He's literally called Sutek the Destroyer.
And?
What about him screams nice to you? What about his name screams nice to you?
Look, he doesn't need to seem nice in order. Look, he doesn't. It doesn't really matter. I could. Sure, dude is not nice. I could still be like, oh, that doesn't sound nice because it's not nice. You should. Yeah.
But yeah, like that's But yeah, everything else like Daleks, Cybermen, Santarans, Jade shows zero interest in. And I'm not shaming it, and I'm not shaming you for it, Jade. Just letting you know. Just letting you know.
They're just space
I'm not shaming you
Nazis.
for it. What?
They're space racists. That's all they are.
Well, the Cybermen aren't space racist. They're just single-minded machines.
Spacist.
You're fucking spacist.
Hey, I'm a creature that lives in the void. You tell me how spacist works there.
I'm a creature that lives in a void too. What are you talking about?
That is true.
What even is your void, anyways? Mine is the literal space in between. Mine is the literal space in between time and reality.
Oh, mine's just the space in between spaces.
So kind of where I'm at, pretty much.
Wow, you guys
time
were neighbors the entire time and you didn't notice?
Apparently.
Wow! Congrats on the neighbor. Congrats on the roommate.
Nice.
Maybe now you'll find each other there.
I'm imagining just going through the driving through the synthwave desert, that kind of thing, and then just randomly stumbling across a freaking haunted house in the middle of the road. The fuck is this thing? Hang on a minute. I have an idea.
What?
Let's see here. Where is it? Highlight message reads your comment. Okay. Wait. What if I use the animal reads your comment? He would just say it out loud, right?
Yes.
Text to speak. Okay, hang on.
Yeah, I just exist in the space between spaces, which, kind of stinks, because do you ever wonder where things go when you lose them, and you can't ever find them again?
Oh no.
There. That's where I live.
Oh no, he's gonna hate you for this even more.
I don't
Oh.
cause it. It just happens.
No,
Hey,
no, no.
hey, Jake,
The
did you hear-
Emerald.
Variety wave sent ghosty hoosty.
Do you know what I just called ghost in
Did,
chat?
did you know how the Emerald pronounced it just now?
How?
Ghosty hoosty. To be fair, I can understand why why he thought it was pronounced that way.
Ghosty hoosty.
I can understand why he thought it was pronounced that way.
So ghosty. So, the funny thing was, it was supposed to be ghosty woasty.
I know.
It was supposed to be ghosty woasty, but instead it was just. What is your opinion on what you just heard, Ghost?
I've been called worse. For the longest time, everyone called me a gummy worm, so yeah.
Yeah, because that's what your model looks like at the time. Terps, you won't get it. Ghost, please send him the reference.
My model did not look like a goddamn gummy worm. I don't know what you guys were saying that.
I thought it looked like a blue version of like the hot dog octopi that Japanese parents put in their kids' bentos.
So, Ghosty Hoosty, how are you feeling?
Let's see. It's at the. Let's see. Where did I put it? Is it in here? Should be. No, wait, no, that's not it. There we go.
Alright. Now, I'm using this.
There, putting it in Gen chat so that way you guys can see.
It does kind of look like a gummy.
Damn it.
I just hear faintly. Dang it.
Goddamn gummy worm.
He was hoping. He was hoping for you to disagree with the public opinion.
I was hoping.
Yeah, I can tell.
Wouldn't say that.
Anyways, I know what I'm doing with this particular bit.
Must be cool to have a domain. That's what Pokey says.
I mean, it's quite lonely having a domain.
Wait a
It's
second.
very lonely.
Why is my model not there?
Holy hell, your model just disappeared.
What the heck?
Ghost, did you put? Wait a minute, Ghost. You said that's the space. You're in a space where everything that gets lost is, right? Can you find my DS in there? My childhood DS.
See, that's a big ass.
Why? It's only a
Be-
DS.
Because the void is infinite, my dude.
Well, when you find a DS in there, please let me know, because I've been looking for that thing for like a long time.
Okay.
Alright,
Okay, please. Okay, why is it frozen?
Because it thinks you're pretty cool. That was
Ghost, that isn't helping me.
I didn't say it was gonna help you. I was just giving you my 2 cents.
So why is it This is vile.
Are you swollen?
No.
Okay, I think
Properties?
I'm finished. So
Capture method. Okay.
Anyways, I'm doing.
There we go. Okay. Fix it. I'm alive again.
There are some situations that So this is based on something that I found on the internet that people actually do. You'll see what I'm talking about when I add this last bit in, because I think putting in too much would kind of shove the point in your face. Watch with your face. That's quite a quote.
A quote that you use occasionally, yes.
Yes. Watch with your face.
I think I'm pretty much done.
Same.
I'm pretty much done too, actually. Yeah. So, who wants to go first?
I mean, I'm already streaming. Sharing my
Oh, yeah.
scream. It's a carabiner, but it's a cleverbiner.
New clip key form.
You know, like how people had the cute little keychain, keychain like masses of like
yes.
many different. That's this.
You know, it's one thing I'm very surprised about, Jade.
What?
That you and I had kind of the same idea of what we would make the top part. I kind of made it a heart too.
Well, one of my favorite things when it comes to keychains is when they have the funky, the uniquely shaped clip. And the most common out of all of them being a heart shape.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was going for too. Hang on, I'm making adjustments to it.
Cleverbinder.
But I kind of had the same idea. The idea being that, you know, people would...
Of modernizing the clef key.
Yeah. And, but I took a kind of different approach.
You didn't make it scrunkle?
I made mine hold key cards.
I made mine whole. So this is something that I figured out that people did recently.
Ghost? Yours looks like a downtown alley salesman, just like, you want to buy a movie? Opens up the coat.
Be like hands.
It looks like a ghost. You see what Terps. You can understand what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, I can understand what you're saying. Yeah.
You go downtown the alley.
As a person who actually kind of deals with that kind of person, because you know, your heart fiddle be me.
Like the weasel from Zootopia, but like in a big trench coat with a bunch of insert pockets. It's like, hey kid, you want to buy a movie? What's yours? What's yours, Terps?
Mine I designed with a. Hang on, I'm having trouble with the streaming. Shit. Okay, hold up.
You okay, man?
One moment. And here we are. Okay, so look at this. So what I did here is my aunt told me that there are people that completely devote whole keychains to just pure Tamagotchi. Like, they would have like 5 or 6 or 7 Tamagotchis attached to them, and that's all the keychain would be there for. Just purely Tamagotchis.
So you just put, so that's what you did?
Yeah, just
Tamagotchi?
yeah, just pure Tamagotchi.
Also, if you notice online, I made my Tamagotchi look like a Pokeball.
Like, this is what I mean.
Pure Tamagotchi.
Just pure Tamagotchi. And and I like to call it Clefgotch. That's what I call it, Clefgotch. Now, it looks very now.
Wouldn't it be
I pretty much-
Clefagotchi?
Clefagotchi, yeah, that would actually be better, yeah. Clefagotchi is better.
I know, I'm so good with names.
Yeah, you are.
Also, if you notice on mine, I made my Tamagotchi look like a Pokeball.
Yeah, I did notice that. That's pretty. Oh wait, no, that was not. I accidentally pressed the defa button. There you go.
Okay. We got one guy left.
Yep, and that is a Mimikyu.
I refuse to touch Mimikyu. Mimikyu has an already perfect design, and I do not want to. And I do not want to like.
I'm pretty sure I already made something about.
Probably.
1 second.
But, oh yeah, no, you did. Yeah, I remember you sent it to me once.
There it is! McHugh! There it is.
Let's see.
Mimikyu! What about Mimikyu when he's in a region where the most popular Pokemon is not a Pikachu? That's actually what I kind of did. I thought it would be really funky. What if there's just a region where there's no Pikachus whatsoever? So instead of mimicking a Pikachu, the Mimikyu mimicked a plushie. Also, this is a pre-evolution evolution to boot.
Do you guys want to hear Mimikyu's
Yes.
dex entries? Because it's got 2 from Scarlet and Violet. One for its disguised form and one for the busted form.
Yes. Please do tell.
So I'll read disguised form first.
Mm-hmm.
This Pokemon lives in dark places untouched by sunlight. When it appears before humans, it hides itself under a cloth that resembles a Pikachu. Mimikyu was only recently identified as a Pokemon. Previously, people thought it was a ghost wearing a cloth.
Wouldn't that also make it a Pokemon?
Wouldn't that be you?
No.
Ghost, don't you? Ghost, didn't your first? Isn't your first model just you wearing a light blue cloth?
No, that's just me.
I imagine you wearing like the standard Boo Ghost cloth.
But here's the second for the busted form. Even as it struggles beneath the cloth to repair the broken neck of its disguise, Mimikyu keeps up its impersonation of Pikachu. It has taken damage and can no longer hold the head of its cloth disguised upright. For as long as it lives, Mimikyu will never forget its attacker.
Turbs,
Yeah.
look.
Oh, you mean that thing that I already saw? The Mimikyu?
This is a Mimikyu.
A Mimikyu.
This is Tenki and Mimikyu.
Do you know what would be really cool?
Hmm?
What if we, So I like to take Ghost's idea to the next level.
Mm-hmm.
What if all 3 of us make a version of Mimikyu that, from the very first starter Pokemon? One's a Charmander, one's a Mimikyu.
That's already been
one
done.
of them's a Charmander.
That's already been done, Bob.
Oh fuck! God damn it!
Yeah.
It's a very important, it's a very popular idea about making Mimikyu disguises that look like other Pokemon.
I mean, yeah, of course. It's Mimikyu. What do you expect?
Mix in Rio Mimikyu? What does that mean, Pokey?
Sanrio.
What would... What? You want him to dress like my Melody? What are you saying?
You know what? Yeah, I actually... I want to see Mimikyu as the cinnamon roll. I want to see Mimikyu as cinnamon roll. Yes. Yes, I want this. I want it.
I quite like Mikyu. This one's my favorite. Plush animals as a concept in general. The children go crazy for a squishy little fella. I also go crazy for a squishy little fella, but that's besides the point. Hmm. What have I not done in regards to this friend?
Well, I'm gonna have to go now. My dad's telling me that it's ready. That we're about to dip. So.
Um.
I've gotta
Shame.
go.
It's shame.
But yeah, I want to. All right, Ghost. How about? How about you do like? So yeah. Who's doing who?
I already have an idea that I'm going with, so.
Are you doing cinnamon roll? Jade.
No.
Man, I want to see cinnamon roll as the Mimikyu. Maybe I'll do it. I don't know. Anyways, I'm out. See y'all.
But he's gone. Wow, that was fast.
The turtle died? Yeah. Ghost? Please, please share your screen. I'm completely lost on this one.
Okay. There we go. That should be good.
I have a funny idea.
No. No way. No way. The Chalky Pikachu?
Yeah.
The Chonkachu?
Yeah.
That's hilarious, frankly. Wait a second.
What?
Isn't there like little wishing dolls
I don't know.
that people in Japan hang about? happens when a Mimikyu is malicious instead of friendly? Oh, this is already a creature. Oh, this is already a horrible mistake.
Oh, so.
But this is also the most interesting idea I have on hand, so I can't abandon it. Is it stereotypically creepypasta-y? Yeah. Do I have better? No. Oh yeah, no. This is how the Pokemon anime treated Mimikyu. You know what this is looking like?
What?
If Mimikyu and Driftbloom switch swapped roles. If that doesn't tell you anything about what this thing is is doing, I don't know what will. Yeah, no, this is a horrific creature. Oh, I don't need text. Be gone, text. So, basic... You know, it feels a little weird.
What does?
The
Oh,
the
that's
entire
all creepypasta-ish.
yeah. Weren't you listening?
Yeah, no, but now I'm confirmed. It's like, yeah, no, that is definitely creepypasta-ish.
You know, it's a little weird. The entire time I was making funky little dudes. Now when we have a funky little dude,
You make him scary.
I'm making an absolute creature because I don't know what else to do. You feel like you're in 2010s watching a Pokemon creepypasta. Yeah,
Shit, are we back in Lavender Town?
we might be. Where's King Unknown? Yeah, no, I've created, just a horrible lad. Just an absolute, just an absolute no good, a no good critter. This thing is going to juvie. For what? Good question.
Loitering.
Yeah, no, it looks absolutely horrifying, but it hasn't done any, but it doesn't actually do anything serious.
Yeah, like I said, loiter, I think.
Yeah, no. It looks like an absolute horrifying creature, yet it's basically the same as a regular Pikachu, a Mimikyu. This one is just really extra bad at disguises. I couldn't find a log, so I had to use his hand. I think I know exactly what I'm going to do with this devious critter.
What?
You'll find out.
I call you Mimic Cat.
Shush. Don't, no peeking. No peeking.
Okay.
We need a mid tooth a thousand a tooth a thousand creepy pasta thumbnail. Convert the pixel. The Legend of One Rogue Mimikyu Mimicat. It has been plaguing the area for centuries. Hmm. What a devious rascal, this Mimicat. You know why it's called a Mimicat?
No, why?
Because it's the one Mimikyu that can't seem to mimic.
But okay, mine's done.
Okay, how creepy pasta is this thumbnail?
Very.
Dude, why? Look, I didn't know what else to do.
Yeah, do you like mine? yours didn't have any game for mimicking. Mine upped its game for mimicking.
Lovely.
Yeah, I was just like, okay, well, what if he just... His evolution is that he got a better costume.
The legend of the mimicant. Hide your children, the mimicant's coming.
Oh god. That's got the eyes of a heartless from Kingdom Hearts.
And that is all we have for today.
Well, technically, those are the had on the list of Pokemon to fix.
We'll find more later, I'm sure. Oh wait, my chat's and ads. Shame.
Well, I know one thing is that I'm gonna go get food because
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Eaten at all today.
That is a good idea, but...
Also, Jade, one note I realized.
Hmm?
The next Pokemon game I'm gonna have you join me for, I figured out what it's going to be.
Oh?
It's gonna be Pokemon Mystery Dungeon.
I know nothing of it.
You are a Pokemon, and you have a partner and friend to join you on your adventures.
So I am the little guy?
Yeah, literally, both of us can be a little dude. You get two different Pokemon to join you, like as you start out.
I am the little guy.
Yeah, so you can choose. It's always one of the starters from either like whatever generation the game came from. So that can like differ what Pokemon are available to choose from, but it's always like starters from whatever generation they are up to. Pikachu, Eevee, and I think Riolu or something like that, and then Munchlax, I think.
Alrighty! Seems like there's nobody for me to raid today, unless Ghost has an idea.
Not a clue.
So I'm going to adjourn church for the day. This has been your Down to Earth Alien airing live. Remember, never forget that Jade is watching. See you. Bye bye.
Yeah.
I'm gonna post all these to Twitter.
Okay.